James Bond fans, what is your favorite non-Bond movie starring an actor who played 007? The Rock with Sean Connery, although in my eyes it is a Bond movie. Layer Cake with Daniel Craig. Knives Out. Sean Connery really makes this kind of unfair. The man was a legend. Cyril, give him a break. And say the Thomas Crown Affair remake with Pierce Brosnan. Highlander with Sean Connery. Hot Fuzz was also great with Timothy Dalton. The Cannonball Run is also a good, light-hearted film with Roger Moore playing a guy who thinks he's Roger Moore. The Untouchables. Connery. Mrs. Doubtfire. Dante's Peak, starring Pierce Brosnan. Sean Connery. The Untouchables. Roger Moore. Cannonball Run. Timothy Dalton. The Rocketeer. Pierce Brosnan. Mrs. Doubtfire. Daniel Craig. Cowboys vs. Aliens. I know what I said. Not gonna lie, The Rock with Sean Connery and The Cage was an awesome watch. Layer Cake. Daniel Craig, The Man Who Would Be King. Sean Connery. Layer Cake with Daniel Craig. The Hunt for Red October. Mars Attacks. Last Crusade or Layer Cake. Probably The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Fincher did a great job. The Pink Panther. David Niven played Bond in the unofficial parody Casino Royale in the 60s. After the Sunset is an underrated, fun, heist movie that stars Pierce Brosnan, The Rock, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade are some of my go-to Sean Connery movies. Knives Out, with Daniel Craig, should be mentioned too. Hot Fuzz. Sean Connery in Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Boat Trip. I just love the idea that after years of misogyny and womanizing that James Bond, Roger Moore, finally admitted that he was actually gay and spent his retired years picking up guys on cruises. Roger Moore in Cannonball Run, when H is playing a guy who acts as if he is Roger Moore as 007. It's hilarious, and he even calls himself Roger Moore once or twice. H is a dude playing a guy acting as another dude who's acting like another guy. Let's see RDJ do that. The Hill, with Sean Connery. Zardoz. Madness and Crotch Rags. Cannonball Run with Roger Moore. He does a super funny spoof version of Bond in that movie, which also has a lot of memorable characters as well. Layer Cake. OFC. Beautician and the Beast. Knives Out. Although Daniel Craig's accent makes me laugh every time I hear it. The World's End. Pierce Brosnan plays a high school teacher. Remington Steele. Connery in Finding Forrester. Highlander. Highlander. There Can Be Only One. Mrs. Doubtfire. Pierce Brosnan. Starring Pierce Brosnan. Either The Hunt for Red October or The Matador. The Tailor of Panama, starring Pierce Brosnan and Jeffrey Rush. Definitely Entrapment, Connery, and Highlander, Connery again. The Man Who Haunted Himself, Roger Moore. Mars Attacks. Finding Forrester. Sean Connery. Knives Out with Daniel Craig. Sean Connery. The Wind and the Lion. Great movie. The Hunt for Red October. Connery. Daniel Craig in Munich. The Man Who Would Be King. Sean Connery. Knives Out. Benoit Blanc is a hilarious character. Start of the second movie had me actually laughing in real life. Out Loud. Not a film but TV show. Daniel Craig has a small role in TV series Sharp. Its main star was Sean Bean. https://kqt7bp3074w. Also Timothy Dalton in Hot Fuzz. Name of the Rose with Sean Connery. The Anderson Tapes, with Sean Connery. The Hunt for Red October is the clear winner. Sean Connery speaking Russian in a Scottish accent will always be a classic.